Hi, how's it going everyone? So today we will be talking about some things that I realized while playing Stardew Valley. It's quite interesting, isn't it? When you're playing Stardew Valley, it's, you can get some insights and some epiphanies regarding, your life and everything. I don't know, maybe the game is just magical. So if you have saw the title, you realize that it's all about accepting imperfections and the farm tour after 1 year. I think the real reason why I decided to do this video was that I'm quite sure a lot of you were in the position before when you started playing Stardew Valley, where when you just started, you're looking at a lot of videos, checking out a lot of content regarding Stardew Valley, and you see a lot of these videos about like, I spent 1 year in Stardew Valley and this is how my farm looks like. And all of these farms always look so amazing, looks incredible, way better than mine, or those that are like 16 years in Stardew Valley, and you see like their whole farm is so well made. Everywhere is like there's no broken buildings, there's no grass and there's no random trees popping out of nowhere. Everything is just so organized and tidy. And you have all these very elaborate buildings and elaborate setups, and it kind of feels a bit sad. Like, I don't know, I'm in awe, at the same time I feel a bit sad for myself looking at my setup now. 1 year in, my setup is nowhere as near as what I'm seeing on YouTube, which is, I don't know, like I feel a tinge of disappointment in myself. Maybe it's the Asian in me that is like acting up. I feel disappointed by myself for not trying hard enough to. Yeah, like if that person can create so much things and create such a wonderful farm within a year, why can't I do it, right? So, and every time whenever I see these videos on my YouTube algorithm feed, like, the YouTube algorithm will push you this kind of content, it kind of makes me feel a little sad. A tinge of sadness just hits me every time. And whenever I play the game, the game was supposed to be a form of escapism, but sometimes when I see these videos, that make me realize like, what am I doing, man? I'm just like wasting my time, not doing anything productive. And this feels like real life, isn't it? This game was supposed to be escapism, but this becomes more like a real life situation where trying to meet my expectation, trying to meet society's expectation, trying to meet my parents' expectations. The game just become real life, and I catch myself thinking that way. And I realize something. I should probably stop thinking that way. And it's not something that I can just shake it off very easily, right? It's something very innate. It's like an attitude, a personality, something deep down that I'm the way I'm brought up. That's how that's my life outlook. That's how I perceive things in life, right? And it has been slowly encroaching into the game. And I feel that after realizing that, the least I could do was just try and be more aware and be more conscious whenever these kind of thoughts like just happens, and really just when this happens, just kind of look at it, observe it, and tell myself that it is a game, is irrational that you're thinking that way, and you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people, because at the end of the day, this game, there really isn't any kind of end goal in mind, right? We are just trying to build a farm, restore the farm, earn some money, build some things. And I suppose most of the community, like, there are different communities that have different objectives. There are the speedrun community that tries to speedrun the game, and there are another group of community that just wants to make very nice farms, and that's fine. And I myself should stop being dictated by all these kind of goals of different communities, right? And instead kind of just ask myself, what do I really want in this game? And I know that for a simple game like this, there's a lot of deep thinking and deep thought. But this game is quite enjoyable, and and I feel that I shouldn't let whatever expectations I have on myself and this constant comparison really ruin this experience for me, right? And that's the whole logic of it. And hence, you know, I stopped watching all these YouTube videos. I try my best to avoid them. I unsubscribe and I just do whatever I want, because it can be quite stressful whenever I see like it's not just the farm, also it's the personal relationships, right? If you see all these things and you can see that there's no relationship at all with anybody, then you see people getting married on YouTube content where they show like, oh, who are the best like partners and whatever. And I don't see any point in this. Maybe they give you extra benefits or something, but there really is no reason. And I keep on feeling stressed because like, oh, I need to build relationship with them, but at the same time I'm kind of like torn, because like I'm not quite sure what's the point of this. And personally, I enjoy the farming the most. Actually, I'm not really a fan of like slaying monsters in the dungeon at the start, and I think over time I kind of gotten like used to it, and I enjoy it a little, but I still enjoy farming a lot more, and I just want to do this all day. And I kind of wish that like maybe this game can provide, I don't know, a more structured path for different ways to play the game, right? I don't know. Maybe there's a farming end game, and then there's a fighting end game, and then there's like a relationship end game if you would like to play a relationship game, or a aesthetic farm building kind of game. But at the end of the day, I think this game is just perfect in its own way. That it just plops you down here and you can do whatever you want, right? You can dictate whatever goals you want. And that's kind of scary, isn't it? It's like real life. You're born into this world with really, if you are not religious, you can take it that you're born in this world like there's no meaning, right? And you have to craft a meaning, you have to create a meaning. Otherwise, you will feel a lack of purpose. You will kind of meander through life with no sense of purpose, and you just kind of lose hope and feel kind of depressed. And this is kind of like a good reflection of how life is. The game just gives you all these things you can do, and you can make it out. You can make it whatever you like, right? You can do whatever you like within this game. And that's pretty much like life, isn't it? And this also kind of reflects whatever that I'm facing right now in life. Just having graduated. And once you graduate, like there's no more kind of you just feel free, because you can do whatever you want, right? You can go to whatever kind of career you want. Your life is just up to you. You're an adult now, you can do whatever you want. It can feel liberating at the same time, feel very scary. That I can't imagine myself doing anything in real life, in doing any kind of corporate work. I don't feel happy at all. I think that when I was studying, being, forced to study in university, I felt that I was more liberated because I don't have to think about what I have to do in life. I just have to study, and that's my goal. I go to school, I hang out with friends, I study, and that's all. And that feels, I suppose, more straightforward. And now that I feel that true adulthood is when, for me, is when I graduated from university, because I have complete freedom now. I can do whatever I want, and I have to think about life now. I have to think about all the serious stuff, how I'm going to feed myself, and that's pretty scary. And I don't know how things will pan out. I just wish I can do whatever I want and enjoy life. And that is where this kind of hopeful thoughts about creating a utopia happens, right? I don't know, maybe it's just for me. Like the world is advancing so much and we can automate things. Are we able to create a world where we can just not work and let the machines do everything and you just do creative things for the rest of your life. But I don't think that's how real life works, you see. The economic system is how it is. The capitalistic system is how it is, right? That's what feeds every one of us. That's how it propels humanity forward and how we grow, right? You can't just like one day destroy the system. It doesn't work that way. But here are some. I can't imagine me. I can't imagine, man. It's like playing this game just having deep thoughts. It's just a little bit crazy, isn't it? Don't you think so? But it's nice. I mean, this game is quite. It's a form of escapism. It's quite chill. It's relaxing, and you know, it provides a good space for me to just ponder about things in life. And I hope I mean, you're experiencing the same thing as well. Like the game is quite good in the sense where you just have time to do menial tasks, feel some sense of progression, and at the same time just ponder about life. I feel that it is quite hard now that I graduated and working every day, like Monday to Friday and everything. Being caught up with work, it can be hard to find time to just sit down and reflect. I feel that I have a lot more time to reflect when I was in university. Yeah. But I guess that's that. And you know, at the end of the day I just accept whatever the situation is. Like, no, it doesn't really matter what other people are doing. Like, I mean, their farm might look super cool, but my farm is not that bad as well. You can see that I have flamingo here. I wanted to buy 2 flamingo as like an entrance kind of thing, to welcome people in. And then I have a asteroid here for people to visit. You have to pay like what, $10 to visit. And then this is how my farm looks like right now. I have some lettuce or cabbage. I'm not quite sure. I suppose this is like cauliflower. Yes, cauliflower. So this is cauliflower here, and here are some bee farms. And I bought as much strawberry seeds as much as possible during the fun fair, and this was all I bought. And I managed to fill all of this up. And I also have like 4 deposit boxes where I can put all the things, like all the ores and all the special minerals I got. I don't know, for some reason I just kind of had caught on. I was wondering why people have all these deposit boxes, these save boxes where they are storing crops where they don't sell it away. It doesn't really make much sense, right? But then I kind of get it. I don't know, I just become a hoarder now. I don't know when I'll be using it. I just gonna hoard it. It's crazy, isn't it? Then I have all this like furnace here to create my minerals. Then I have all these preserve jars to turn my vegetables into something more valuable. And my horsey is here, and this is my farm. So I know that it's not much, it's not amazing, but at least it's not too shabby for my first attempt at my first year at in Stardew Valley, right? And I know that my house is a little, I don't know, empty, and it kind of reflects my house, like my room a little. You have all these random junks being stuffed here, like whatever I got from the game, from people giving me items and all these things, I just place it here. It doesn't look very thematically or aesthetically pleasing, but I'm just gonna put it here. I mean it looks fine. And I know now we are out of season and my Christmas tree is still here. Oh, it's okay. I mean the Christmas mood 24/7, 365 days a week, a year, right? But yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope all of you enjoyed this episode and felt, some parts of it resonated with you. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more. Yeah. So I guess I will see you guys next time.